Hi everyone, SOKA IKEDA College of Arts and Science for Women welcomes you all. I am Mrs. J. Parvathy, Assistant Professor, Department of Information System Management. In this video, we are going to learn about the topic inheritance, which comes under the course Object-Oriented Programming using C++. This course is for the class 1st BCom ISM, semester 2. Now let's learn the contents of the video. First one is introduction to inheritance. Second one, real-time examples. Next one is why and when to use inheritance and general syntax of inheritance. Now let's learn the definition of inheritance. What is inheritance? That means inheritance is a relationship between two or more classes. Okay, inheritance is a relationship between two or more classes. Here we can say in another way, it is a derived class inherits the properties of base class. Okay, see we have one real-time example. We have father and son. We can say son is a derived class and father is a base class. How means son is deriving or inheriting some of the characters or appearances of his father. Okay, son will have some of the habits or characters like his father. So he is using some characters or appearances of his father. That is what is inheritance. Okay, here we can say father is a base class and son is a derived class. Okay, because son is deriving some properties of his father. That's why we are saying father is a base class, son is a derived class. Okay, now next let's learn what is a base class and what is derived class. See here, what is base class? Base class means whose properties are inherited by another class. Okay, this is base class. Base class will have some properties. That base class properties will be inherited by another class. Okay, this is known as base class. And for another name for a base class is, we can say superclass or parent class. Okay, this is about base class. And next one is derived class. Derived class is nothing but inherits the properties from base class. Okay, this is derived class. Derived class will inherit the properties of base class. Okay, the another name for derived class is subclass, or we can say child class. This is about base class and derived class. See here in this picture, we have father and we have son. Son is inheriting the properties of father. Okay, see, father is a base class and here son is derived class. Okay, father, son. Okay, see, father is having one house. He is giving his house to his son. The son is also having his own house, and also he is also using his father's property also. Okay, this is what about base class and derived class. Always base class properties will be inherited by derived class. Okay, next one, derived class. Derived class will inherit the properties of base class. This is what is base class and derived class. Okay, let's see one example. See, here is the example for base class and derived class. Okay, see, here we have, if you have student, students means the students will be UG undergraduate students, and we have postgraduate student. Okay, student is a base class, and this undergraduate student and postgraduate students are derived class. Okay, these both are derived class. Okay, this undergraduate and postgraduate students derived class will have will inherit the properties of student. Commonly, students means they will have the register number, name, address, everything will be in base class student, and that is also inherited used by the derived class. Okay, undergraduate students and postgraduate students. The same properties, name, register number, address, everything will be for there in undergraduate student also and in postgraduate students also. So these two derived class can use the properties of student base class. Okay, I think you all can understand this. Next example is another example, shape. Shape is also, shape is base class, and this three, triangle, rectangle, square, is a derived class. So base class properties will be inherited or derived inherited by these three shapes, triangle, rectangle and square. Okay, this is some small example of base class and derived class. I think now you all can understand this, what is inheritance and what is base class and derived class. Here, to define a derived class, we have the syntax: class, derived class name, colon. This colon is used to derive the base class. Okay, base class. And access specifier, specifiers, or there are three access specifiers in here: public, private and protected. Okay, we will learn about this access specifier later in another video. Here, next one is base class name. Here, base class name. Okay, and coming here, curly bracket, all these are members of derived class. Okay, this is the syntax for derived class. This is how we can define a derived class. Class, derived class name, colon, access specifier and base class name. See, now let's see why and when to use inheritance. For this, consider one example. Consider a number of vehicles. Here we have three classes: two-wheeler, car, bus, and we have three methods: company, mileage, fuel capacity. Okay, we have 3 classes and each and every class will have 3 methods. Here now we are going to create a class using these 3 methods. Okay, and we are going to create a class without using inheritance. And see, these each and every class, two-wheeler will have company, mileage, fuel capacity, and car is also having company, mileage, fuel capacity. Bus is also having company, mileage, fuel capacity. Okay, all the 3 methods are common for all these classes. Now, to create a class without using inheritance, we have to write here class car. Now, class car will have these 3: company, mileage, fuel capacity. And here we have class bus. This will have the same methods: company, mileage, fuel capacity. And here another one class two-wheeler, it also have these 3. It is also consist of these 3 methods: company, mileage, fuel capacity. See, here we have to create 3 classes, and all these 3 classes will have the same methods. So in this we have 2 disadvantages. One is it will create, this process will create without using inheritance. If we try to create a class, it will create a class with the same functions. It will increase the errors and it will create duplicates. Because of duplicates, another one disadvantage is data redundancy. Okay, so if we try to create classes with same functions without using inheritance, these are the 2 disadvantages. It will increase the errors and create duplicates, and it will create a data redundancy. Okay, I hope you all can understand this concept without using inheritance. Okay, here for this example, we are repeating the same code 3 times. Okay, the same code: fuel capacity, company, mileage. Okay, all the 3 classes are repeating the same methods. So these are the disadvantages. It will increase the error and data redundancy. See, let's see, by using inheritance, what are the advantages we will get. See here, for that we have to create a class. That class name is vehicle, and the properties of class. And here we are going to create 3 classes: class bus, class car, and class two-wheeler. Okay, here see, this class vehicle is a base class, and the properties of these base classes are company, fuel capacity, mileage. So these 3 are the properties of base class. Okay, and see, these 3 are derived class. These 3 classes are derived class. Like this we can define a classes. Okay, define these 3 classes. See, whenever bus needs these 3 properties, it will derive the properties from base class vehicle. Okay, and whenever the car need these properties, it will derive it from vehicle, and whenever the two-wheeler need these properties, it will derive it from vehicle. Here, what is the advantage? It will avoid duplicates. Without using inheritance, it will create duplicates, and while creating duplicate we will get some error. Okay, that is one disadvantage. But here by using inheritance we can avoid the duplicates here, duplicates, and we increase, it will increase, sorry, it will increase reusability. It will increase reusability. See here we have written the functions only once, and we can use many times. Okay, so this is what about reusability. See, company, fuel capacity, mileage, or the properties of vehicle base class, and we have written only once, and whenever the class bus needs, it will use that properties, and whenever the car needs that property, it will use, and whenever the two-wheeler use that property, needs that property, it will use. Okay, see, again and again we have written a function only once, and again we are reusing these functions. So this is one main advantage of inheritance, using inheritance. Okay, so main advantages, it will avoid the duplicates and it will increase the reusability. Okay, reusability, only we can write only once, we can write the function only once, and we can use many times. Okay, I think you understood what is inheritance. Okay, in next video we will learn about the types of inheritance. We have different types of inheritance. I will explain you each and every types in next video. Meet you in next video. Thank you for watching.